Welcome, Leo, to Bees Poured Out Tarot. Today we're going to do a spread about you. Okay? A unique, kind of specific spread with the questions designed specifically for you. We hope this energy resonates. This will be from the 7th of January 2021 or any other time forward from that time that you see the video. Take what energies resonate with you and toss what doesn't back to the universe. We've done a shuffle of the deck as I meditate on your energies. We're going to say a quick prayer and we're going to begin. Alright, Leo, so let's get this started. Divine angels and guardians, guide my hand by yours alone. Let this reading be true and sound. Divine angels and guardians, with me always by my side. I pray for your guidance and foresight. Divine, protect me from with your golden light. The cards are shuffled, the cards are dealt. The door is open, the power is felt. Let me see with open eyes, speak the truth and tell no lies. When the future is revealed with nothing until nothing more is concealed. Remember, the future is not yet set in stone. So divine angels and guardians, I welcome messages from your ranks. For your guidance and wisdom, I give my thanks. Alright, so we'll just do a quick shuffle. Divine angels and spirits, show me clarity for the sun and rising sign of Leo. Okay, we're going to do a quick cutting of the deck here. Okay, so card 1 is going to be the energy that's describing Leo currently, okay? The energy is describing, thank you, Spirit. So, card 2 will be, how can Leo improve their communication skills, Spirit? How can Leo, thank you. So you got 2 cards out for that one, so we'll take them. Alright. 3 is, why is Leo afraid to show others their true self? Why is Leo afraid to show others their true self? Sun and rising sign Leo, thank you. One is a flyer. Okay, so 3 goes here. 4 is, how can Leo begin to accept their flaws and imperfections? Spirit, how can Leo begin to accept their flaws and imperfections? Sun and rising sign of Leo. Okay. Then 5 is something about Leo that they don't fully recognize. So what is something about Leo, Spirit, that they don't fully recognize? Okay. We got 2 cards out for the placement of 5 as well. So we'll keep that. And 6 will go here. Okay. And that is a way Leo can practice self-love and treat themselves. So how is a way that Leo can practice self-love and treat themselves at this time? Thank you. Alright. Underlying energy on the bottom of the deck, Leo, is obstacles and challenges. So that could be your underlying current kind of energy or condition at this time. Okay. So card 1 is energy. Oh, wow. That's best describing it at this time. This is just come out for I think Cancer, maybe? I think Cancer or Gemini, one of the 2. But this was their reading. So it's the Devil in Made traditional tarot. But temptation, basically what this is saying to you, Leo, is addictions, self-limiting beliefs, they're being addressed. This is a time when you or someone else in your life may be placing too much emphasis on the material world and its pleasures. Even though we're all born connected to divine source, we have a tendency to pull away from what was once natural. And when we become discontented with spirit, the source that once nourished us, it's often replaced with this different supply or substitute. In other words, the connection is then forged with food, alcohol, or nicotine. Codependency with someone, work, hence the term workaholic, right? So we spend our whole lives trying to fill the void when the link of divine is broken. So this temptation card is calling you to take a hard look at life and ask yourself, where in my life am I suffering from addictive behaviors? Is there negative thinking or behavior that is causing me to step out of my soul? And are the people or relationships in my life giving me energy, or are they draining it? Leo. So learn to embrace your fears and all your doubts so that every situation in your life becomes a learning experience. Gaining the knowledge that the physical world teaches us to help you transcend to a higher spiritual awareness. So you're kind of in this, you're giving in, you're being disconnected from spirit, you're maybe in a codependent relationship at this time, Leo, or having a fear, or something has got, your energy is feeling like, this is too much emphasis. You're putting too much emphasis on the material right now. And that's your current energy, okay? 2 is how can Leo improve their communication skills? You got the 5, conflict and defeat. And the 5, emotional loss. So 5, 5 equals 10. Or 5, that could be a synchronistic number for you. But I believe there's 2 5s out here for a reason. And there's 50, this is card 15, so there's 5s everywhere. 5, 5, 5. Could be significant. Oh my lord. Your underlying energy, Leo, is 5. Holy. 5, 5, 5. Oh. That's definitely important for you, Leo. I'd check that out. That is terrific. Anyway, okay, sorry. Conflict and defeat. I love when tarot just affirms itself like that. You know what I mean? It's such a, yeah, you just know that it's meant to be, that it's supposed to be there. That card just doesn't get there. You know, conflict and defeat. This is a mental card. So this is representing learning and change. So this is how can you improve your communication skills, Leo, is learning and change how you handle yourself at this time is a vital part of your well-being. So this could be a lack of sensitivity in taking action, or situations around you. There's a need for sensitivity that could relate to you or someone else in your life, Leo. But a battle can be won. It's important to evaluate the cost and pain to both parties. Sometimes it's best to surrender and walk away if no answer or victory can be achieved. Don't assign blame. Don't become deceitful. Don't set out to get revenge, for this is the negative energy becoming a part of you. You are being tested on how delicately and gently you take your next step. Remember, everything in your life has an opportunity to learn and grow. And that's how you can learn to improve your communication skills, is how being delicate and gentle with everything in your life and taking that next step. You got the emotional loss. So how that can improve to your current communication skills is, it's an emotions card. And it'll come forth at a time when you're experiencing grief or loss. So how you can improve your communication skills, Leo, is expressing how you're feeling, expressing your grief, your loss, or something that you're emotionally attached to. Honor those feelings. Only by healing and loving yourself, by letting go of the past, will you continue your journey. And that by doing those things, that will also improve your communication skills with other people. The suffering associated with the loss is profound wisdom and knowledge for your soul. It gives talents and abilities, as well as joy and sorrow, will not only make up for who you really are, but better yet, who you're going to become, Leo. So the painful experiences of life are equally as valuable as the joyous ones. Focus your positive energy on the good in your life and what you're grateful for, and use your healing energy in this way. Try not to focus on what you've lost, for new beginnings and happiness are just around the corner. And doing that is going to help your communication skills, right? So 3 is, why is Leo afraid to show your true self to others, okay? And this is the passion ignited. 1 card. So why you're afraid, I think, this is the first of the spirit card, signifying that this is time to let your soul soar. So bringing new ideas and relevate. I think the part of you that doesn't let your others see your true self is you're afraid that they won't understand your ideas, your revelations, exciting adventures. they won't get you. They won't understand your pain or hurts. But you'll really be surprised, Leo, how people understand the true self. And they find it easier to understand when you're perceiving the true self better than the fake, elusive facade. And I guess the facade does protect you, but only to a point, right? The facade is only going to keep you from actually having or developing any. If you're not giving your true self, you're never going to be in true love. So without true self, you have no true love. So you're not really living, right? In my opinion. How can Leo begin to accept their flaws and imperfections? Well, with the crown chakra, right there. The number 7 chakra card. But the crown chakra is a time for you to, it's the I know. It's essentially, the crown chakra is located at the top of your head, right? And it's been called the 1,000-petaled lotus for the receiver or the light. The chakra is at the center of your link with the universe. This is the infinite and your higher consciousness. It's the connection between wisdom and spiritual insight. The crown center is the area where ethereal light and energy are received and then dispersed throughout your aura for total well-being. To balance this chakra, you find meditation, breath, spiritual healing, acupuncture, color therapy. When properly aligned, your crown chakra will expand to a point where it's possible to access and tap into the deepest sources of wisdom. And that's how you're going to be able to accept your flaws and imperfections, Leo. It's tuning into your crown chakra. Wow, that's a beautiful message. Okay, something Leo didn't recognize about themselves. Wait. No, that's here. So you got 2 cards out of that. So you got the sacrifice card out, which is the first time I seen it earlier today in a reading. I've never seen it come out in a reading, and now it's come out in this reading. This was the underlying energy, but so you got, and then you got suffering and silence. So something that you don't fully recognize about yourself is that you're suffering in silence and you sacrifice a lot. Absolutely, Leo. You sacrifice way too much for the greater good, and it's not really the greater good, right? But this sacrifice is the hangman in traditional tarot, Leo. Okay, so, but this is powerful. Achievements are born as a result of great sacrifice. This card represents self-sacrifice at a time when you should be looking around to like to see what needs to be released. By surrendering and letting go, there's going to be more room to receive, Leo. The rewards for this transformation are wisdom, gratitude, and enlightenment. And that is what you need to fully recognize about you, okay? Is that there is a situation or happening or about to occur in your life that you can't control the outcome, Leo. This would be a good moment to pause, rest, and have patience, reflect, and meditate. It would be wise to stand back so you can learn how, look at how the events, and with a different understanding and intuitive nature. And you have a power of intuition. You just gotta, that's something you also don't fully recognize about yourself, is you have intuition. You just gotta learn to follow it more. The solutions you may seek may be slow in coming, for it is necessary to live into the answers. Accept the things that you can't control, heal, and leave the past behind. Move forward towards your future and watch for new doors opening. And what you don't recognize about yourself is, Leo, you have a little bit of trouble letting go, I'm feeling. You have suffering in silence. So you're sitting there and you're kind of just doing that. You're suffering in the silence of your mind. And you don't need to, right? You don't need to. But this card is denoting completion. So something you don't recognize about yourself is you do have the strength to put this completion. Those limiting and negative beliefs that are allowing issues in your mind to be bigger than they really are. Your mind's been doing quite a number on you lately, and that's what you don't realize about yourself. When you learn to let go of worry and despair, those hopelessness, a positive new way is going to be shown to you. It follows the trapped in fear card. And number 8, when your fears are confronted, your mental anguish will continue if they're not confronted. This is a reminder to take action and trust that your soul and the power of spirit is going to fully grasp you by the hand and grasp you. But you must take the first step into healing and letting go of the mental distress. Don't suffer in silence. Reach out. That's something you don't realize. You have people to reach out to. A way that you can practice self-love and treat yourself is the universe, right? So again, this is completion, but it's also contacting you again to be in tune with your your spirit, your higher self, right? But this is the World card in traditional Arcana, like I said, and it represents that you've come far on your journey, and this is how you can practice your self-love, is by the fulfillment, triumph, peace, and liberation. Everything you work for is in reach. Meet it halfway and grab it, and this is how you're going to treat yourself. The universe is the last of the major arcana cards and reflects all that you've worked for, and you need to celebrate that. The world's truly yours at your command, and you're free to travel in whatever direction your heart desires. And that is truly how you can practice self-love and treating yourself, is by embracing the world as it is. It's at your command. Stop suffering in silence. Stop sacrificing. Let the emotional loss go and ignite the passion. Namaste.